Hey there, superstars. Welcome back to April Assist Me. Today I am here to show you some of my favorites, current favorites. I see a lot of favorites videos floating around, and so I thought I would share some of my favorites. So here we go. We can start off with this fantastic stemware that I purchased at Crate and Barrel that is currently holding this fabulous glass of wine. I don't know the name of it, the particular stemware off the top of my head, but I'll put that information in the description below. But cheers. Okay, moving right along. The next item I would like to show you is I recently did a video for my updated hair routine. And one of the things that I forgot to mention was another conditioner that I use. It's a conditioner that I use every other week. So the routine that you saw was for 1 week, and then this conditioner is for my protein deficiency. This stuff right here. It's called Hydrotherma Naturals Amino Plus Protein Conditioning Treatment. This stuff is fantastic. I had started experiencing some breakage, and I didn't know why, because I was doing everything that I need to do to take care of my hair. And so I text a very good friend of mine. You probably know who she is, Felicia Leatherwood. And listen, I was like, look, I'm experiencing some breakage in my hair, and this is my hair type, I think 3C4A, and I need something to deep condition my hair with because I'm having some issues. And so she was like, this is what you need. And if you know who Felicia Leatherwood is, then you listen when she recommends something. Okay, so I picked it up. I sure did. All right, and then at the same time, I also purchased this hair wrap, hair therapy wrap. I showed this in my video for my updated hair regimen. This thing, it works in conjunction with this. So instead of using a hooded dryer, which I do not have, I used to have one years ago, but I got rid of it, or I lost it, or I loaned it to somebody. I don't remember, but I don't have one anymore. And so I wanted something that I could use to deep condition my hair, but I did not want to be confined to one spot because I like to multitask. Like I'm moving around and doing things while I'm, deep conditioning my hair. So instead of sitting there under a hooded dryer, then I could put this thing on and I can move around. I'm not going to leave out of the house with this though. But, I can do my cleaning, I can cook, I can, whatever I'm doing around the house, I can definitely do it in my hair therapy wrap. Now let me show you how this thing works. It has the zipper where you open it up here, and it has 3 pockets inside. And inside of each of those 3 pockets, there are these pouches that have some kind of gel or silicone or something inside. But you put these in the microwave, I think for like 45 seconds. And then you put them back inside of the pockets here, and you zip it up, and you put it on your head with your plastic cap. Bam! And you deep condition with this. Oh my God, I just messed up my hair. Okay, it's this hair wrap is the bomb because it lasts for an hour. It really does. It stays warm for an hour. And so I don't know the technology and what they use, what it's lined with or whatever, but it's like it continuously is, generating this heat, and it lasts for about an hour, and you don't need to have a hooded dryer to condition your hair. And I love this thing. Okay, so, all right, so the next item, I have to show you this because this has been a favorite of mine for a very long time. This lip balm. I love this stuff. I love this, the way it makes my lips feel so soft, and it has the strawberry smell. I just love this. And I have one on my makeup table. I have one on my nightstand next to my bed. I keep one in my purse. I keep one in my desk at work because I never want to be without this stuff. I love, love, love this stuff because I have dry lips. But when I use this stuff, like when I put it on at night before I go to bed, my lips are so moisturized and soft. I don't have dry lip problems anymore because I use this. All right. So now the next thing I would like to show you is, it's kind of dirty, but it's my sponge. It's actually a dupe for the Beauty Blender, but it's cheaper, but it does the same job. It's just as good, works just as good as the Beauty Blender. It is called it's by Real Techniques, and it's called the Complexion sponge. I think that's what it's called. It's a little dirty right now, but I love this thing. Okay, all right. Then I one day was looking for some makeup, some foundation, and this particular day I was out of my regular foundation, which I love. This is one of my favorites too. It's the Makeup Forever HD. I love this foundation. But I wanted to find something, because it's not cheap, but you know, I like it a lot. And you know, you only find that at like Sephora, or you could get it online. I wanted to be able to find something that is reasonably priced, that has a good that has really good consistency, and that, you know, that I can pick up just at the drugstore. And I saw a lot of great reviews on this L'Oreal True Match. So I went to the drugstore and I did like a color match in the store. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to take this one. This is my color, N8 Cappuccino. I think that's what it is. And this stuff is incredible. It lasts all day long and it blends well. And I have it on right now, actually. And I love it. Love it. Then another day, I went to Sephora and I wanted to buy some more primer for my face and some more primer for my eyeshadow. I normally use, for eyeshadow primer, the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. And I really like this too. But sometimes it depends on, I guess, the shadow that I use it with. Sometimes it could look a little bit cakey. Like, it depends on the shadow that I use with it. But I wanted to find something that could go with anything, any shadow. And so I saw some reviews on this, the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This stuff works like a dream. And it goes with any shadow. I love it. And as far as face primer, let me show you. I normally use this Sephora brand face primer, but this was discontinued. And when it was being discontinued and they were selling up the last of them, they were on sale. So I picked up like maybe 4 or 5 of them, and now they don't have any more. And so I'm running out of this, and I needed some more face primer. So I also saw a lot of good reviews on POREfessional. Now this is a sample version. I use my Sephora rewards card, and they happen to have it as one of the gifts, you know, for your accumulated points. And I really like this. And so when I run out, I'm actually going to go and get the full size because I really like this stuff. Let's see. Okay. I was gifted two items by a very, very dear friend of mine. And let me show you. The first item was a pair of shoes, pair of Steve Madden shoes. Okay. And these are the beauties right here. I put a picture of me wearing them on my Instagram. But look at that. Look at how fly this shoe is. Now, my friend has a pair, and she was wearing them. We went salsa dancing one night, and she was wearing them. And I was like, girl, those shoes are so fly. And I was commenting on how beautiful her shoes were. And she posted a picture of herself one day. And I was like, girl, I mentioned again about those shoes. But I was joking with her. And she was like, you really want a pair? I got you, boo. And I was like, no. So I didn't think she was serious, but obviously she was. And a couple days later, I come home from work and they are on my doorstep. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. She sent me a pair of shoes. I love that girl so much. And the same friend gifted my other favorite item, which is, oh my God, I got a sewing machine. I used to sew a long time ago. I had a sewing machine, and when I went through a transition period in my life and I moved, I got rid of some things, and the sewing machine was one of them because I had lost my interest in it. I don't know. I just was going through a really difficult time in my life, and my mom was like, can I have the machine? And I was like, sure, you can have it. So she took the machine, and she didn't really use it much. And so now that I'm getting back into wanting to sew again, she's like, well, I still have the machine. You want it back? And I was like, well, sure. If you're not using it, of course I would like it back. So she gave me the machine back, and it was broken. So I was talking to my friend, and I was like, listen, I said, I've really been inspired by you to actually get back into sewing again, but my machine is broken. I was like, do you think that it will be more cost effective to purchase a new machine or to repair the one that I already have? And then she was like, you might as well get a new machine. And then that was the end of the conversation. We started talking about something. We started talking about something else. I didn't even think anymore about it. And like a week after the shoes came, a brand new sewing machine was on my porch when I got home from work. And I was like, what? What? A sewing machine? Oh my God. I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I love her so much. And you all know who she is. She's very popular here on YouTube and in the social media world. It's Mimi G Style. She's a very dear friend of mine. We've known each other for years. We go way back. And so I couldn't believe it. I was in tears. I couldn't believe that she sent me a sewing machine. I'm like, who does this? But I'm very grateful, and I'm so excited to start sewing. I've already made something, and you're gonna be seeing more of me doing some sewing, some more of my projects. I'm excited, and I do my Goodwill haul. I did my Goodwill haul, and so I like to thrift, and so I will probably be doing some refashioning with my new sewing machine. All right, so I'm super excited to share with you some of my favorites. I will put more information in the description below of where these things came from and where you can purchase them if you're interested. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. And thank you for joining me, and tune in next time on April Assist Me, where I am here to assist you. Take care. Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.